Good evening, I'm Don Jorgensen with the KELOLAND News Special Report as we continue our election night coverage. The polls all across the state have been closed now for about an hour, and ballots are being counted. Several races have already been called by the Associated Press as the results are coming in. KELOLAND's Angela Kennedy joins us now with a look at the top races in South Dakota. Angela?
I think most of these are really no surprise. We have been tracking results as they come in from all across the state. Again, all the poll numbers are not in, but we're going to quickly go through who's in front in some of the various races, including the national race, of course, for President. Donald Trump right now with 20% of the precincts reporting has 62% of the vote. Joe Biden 35%, and Trump has already been declared the winner by both CBS News and the Associated Press. Now, can we look at our congressional races? We have Senator Mike Rounds running for his second term with that 20% of the vote. Rounds has 66% of the vote over Dan Allers. And Dusty Johnson, in the representative for South Dakota in the U.S. House, has 83% of the vote. But perhaps even more interesting, and the thing to really watch in South Dakota tonight, are the ballot issues, including that involving marijuana. There are two things, as you know, are on the ballot. Amendment A is to pass recreational marijuana, and right now that is very, very close with 20% of the vote. You have 52% saying yes and 48% saying no. Probably still too close to call with just 20% of the precincts reporting. And when it comes to medical marijuana, as our KELOLAND News Argus Leader polls predicted, medical marijuana is doing very well. People are agreeing. They're saying yes. Let's pass this initiative 26 with 69% of the vote yes and 31% no.
Okay, thanks a lot, Angela. Well, as you mentioned, the Associated Press did call the race for South Dakota's lone U.S. House seat. KELOLAND's Dan Santella joins us now live in Mitchell with Republican Dusty Johnson. Dan?
Well, Don, I'm here with Dusty Johnson and his son Owen. Well, first off, how does it feel to have won this race?
Well, obviously, winning beats the heck out of losing. But we want to keep in mind we don't have an election so we can have winners and losers, or so that the winners can have parties. We have elections so that we can figure out who's going to govern this country. We have a lot of work to do in Washington, D.C., frankly, on testing, on vaccine development, on making sure that the country understands how important something like the food supply chain is, not only for rural folks, but urban folks, too. So I'm excited to get back to work.
And once you do get back to work, what do you think are going to be your first kind of big steps you take once you're back in the saddle in Washington and once again representing South Dakota?
Well, I don't think some big $3 trillion COVID-19 package is the way to go. I've voted against those big giants in the past, but some targeted relief would be helpful. I want to keep the kids in school. Keeping them in school means extra staff, extra sanitizer, extra protective equipment. That takes some extra dollars. I don't mind the idea of states and localities working with the federal government to get that done. And then, again, vaccine testing, critically important. We have also only funded this government through December 11th. We should not be shutting down the government. It is time. Hopefully, once this election is done, we'll be able to put away all the partisan bickering. Let's get the government funded.
All right. Thank you, Dusty and Owen, for joining us. We'll have them live again on KELOLAND News at 10 o'clock tonight. For now, reporting live in Mitchell, South Dakota, Dan Santella, KELOLAND News.
All right. Thanks, Dan. And we'll be back with more election results in a half hour.